Well, hey, y'all. It's Lizzie here. Today is December the 20th, 2020. Okay, so this was a really good week for me. Let's go ahead and get right in it, okay? All right, so last week on the 13th, I weighed in at 244.3, okay? And which that meant that I had lost 4 ounces from the week before. This week, I weighed in at 237.1, which means that from last week to this week, I lost 7.2 pounds. I know, right? Okay, so that is a grand total from my starting date of November the 1st of 24.1 pounds. Yay! Okay, so I'm so happy. Okay, so what have I done different from this week? Well, from last week to this week. Okay, so one of my friends on Facebook, and I've mentioned her before. I'm not going to mention her name. She knows who she is. Okay, and but we have basically the same body structure. There's right around the same amount of weight to lose, and we're just kind of neck and neck. And well, anyway, we was talking last Sunday, and she had asked me, she says, well, what kind of diet are you on? Because, you know, and I wasn't upset about the 4 ounces. I just thought it could have been a little bit better. But, you know, it is, sorry, this is bouncing. My daughter has put her 2 cats in my room. Yeah, and they're still kittens. Anyway, what was I saying? Hold on. Okay, anyway, she asked me, you know, what what plan that I'm doing. And I told her, I says, well, my doctor had put me on low carb. And she said, well, what about, you know, your fats and proteins and such? And I don't follow all that. I just basically follow, you know, or I didn't. And I just basically follow my carbs. And I keep them, you know, as far under 20 as I can get. Well, she sent me a video of this guy, and I think I mentioned it. I might have. I don't know if I did or not. Well, anyway, she sent me this video of this guy. And, what's his, Butter Bob. And the title of his very first video was Butter Makes Your Pants Fall Off. Okay, just from the title, you've got to watch it. Seriously. Okay. Anyway, so I watched it. Very informative. This might have been week before last. I don't know. Anyway, but very informative. I mean, very informative. And he just kind of basically, you know, gets down to the nitty-gritty on how your body works, how your body reacts, the whole shaboodle. And he believes, and he'll say this, that fat eats fat. So he was talking, he said, you know, if you're on a diet, you know, you need to have more fat in your life. You know, use, you know, butter, use, you know, heavy creams, use, what else? Oh, lard. And I know lard is old-fashioned, but the next day I went and bought some. I haven't used it yet, but I did go and buy some. But anyway, so I thought, you know what? I'm going to try it for a week and see how it goes. Well, I lost 7 pounds this week. So, and yeah, I was tickled to death because I really couldn't believe my eyes when I seen it. And I had to weigh in again. And then I had to do my calculator 2 times just to make sure that I'm so sorry. But anyway, hold on just a minute. But anyway, so I decided to do it. I still eat certain things, but I kind of, up the fat intake on it a little bit. And, yeah. So, anyhow, all right, so I'm doing that. And also this week, I finally got my Obvi protein in. And, all right, which I'm going to show you right now. Okay, so this is my Obvi protein. I pronounce it Obvi. It's OBVI. Anyway, and you just basically put 1 scoop of it. And I also have this too. I like the chocolate better. I'm still gonna finish this one, but I do like the chocolate better, and I'm gonna tell you why. Okay, with both of them, I mix it with 1 level cup of unsweetened almond milk, and I use the vanilla flavored almond milk. Okay, and then when I first started doing it, I was putting 2 tablespoons of heavy cream in it. Well, I upped the heavy cream just a little bit because I needed to get the fats a little bit higher. So I went to 4 tablespoons of heavy cream. And I think between this, the almond milk, and the heavy cream, the calorie count is only 265. So that's really not that bad, because I have seen energy drinks that was 300 and 400 calories. So anyway, and I don't really, cats, y'all stop. I don't really mind my calories that much. I keep an eye on them, but I don't count. Okay, but with those 3 things, the carb count on this, I think, is 2 or 3. It might even be 1. I'm not sure. Anyway, but it's really, really low, okay? When you mix this, the chocolate, with the almond milk and the heavy cream, oh my dear Jesus, it tastes like a milkshake. I kid you not. It's not overpowerfully sweet. It does, if you have a sweet tooth, it does, quench your sweet tooth. And I've been having these every day. I can't have one today because I made a roast earlier. And we went to the thrift store, and I had found a Ninja cooking system. It's a 3-in-1 cooking system. And I've had that thing for like 6 months, and I've never used it. And I decided the other day I was going to go on YouTube to look it up. And I'm like, well, I need to try this out. So I did. Anyway, I didn't put any vegetables in it other than garlic. And, oh my God, it was so good. But that right there, just the juice and the fats off of that. And I did, because when you first put your roast on, you sear your meat a little bit. So I seared it in about a tablespoon of butter. And, but anyway, maybe a tablespoon and a half. I don't know. I just cut a chunk off and plopped it in there. But anyway, just with that and the juices and the fat off of the meat itself. and I just let it cook to pieces. Oh my dear Jesus, it was so good. It was so good. And it was only a carb. It was only one carb for the whole meal. So I was like, you know, and my husband's in there making mashed taters and some kind of vegetable for them. I don't know. But anyway, so I am so full because I ate a bowl of it, you know, because I ate about 4 ounces of the meat, but I still had a lot of juice. And so I am totally full. What time is it? It's 7:30 now. So if I don't drink it by 8 o'clock, 8:30 at the latest, I won't. Which I seriously doubt that I will because I'm full. I can't get any more fuller than what I am now. Well, anyway, okay, so let me see about this week. Any meals? Okay, we did go to, and I know I've said this before, that a lot of people that is on different kinds of diets, and they think, okay, so you can't eat out, you can't go to a restaurant, you can't go to a fast food restaurant. Bull malarkey. Because let me tell you, you can. Just, you have to do your research. If you know that you're going to a specific, you know, restaurant, look it up before you go there. Or if you're like I do, a lot of times, if we don't know that we're going, I'm sitting at the table and I'll tell the waitress or waiter, you know, give me a moment and let me, you know, look. And then I just get my app out and see what I can have and what I can't have. So anyway, we went to Cracker Barrel and I got the 6 tenderloins and green beans. And if you get 6 tenderloins, you get 3 sides. If you get 4 tenderloins, you get 2 sides. Well, I got the 6. I got green beans with it, and I went ahead and got a side salad. And I told him I want an additional side salad, but I want it to go. So, gosh, y'all, I'm so thirsty. I think it's that roast. So anyway, so I ate half of the green beans, and I ate 3 of the tenderloins. And I can't remember, the carbs added up to like, I don't know what they added up to. I can't remember, but it wasn't that high. I think it was like 5 or 6 for the entire meal. And then the next day I kind of doctored the side salad up because it comes with lettuce, of course, I think 2 cherry tomatoes, 4 slices of cucumber. I think that's it. So I added some almond slivers and a little bit of cheese, some mozzarella cheese, and then I had my own salad dressing. And I had that for lunch, and then for supper, I took the remaining 3 tenderloins and I kind of fried it with a little bit of butter, warmed up the green beans, and then had them for supper the next day. So you can eat out, y'all. It's just, you know, depending on what kind of diet you're on, just, you know, you could say, you know, I don't want this, because I have gone to a restaurant and ordered a salad and then loaded down with croutons. With just about every diet that you're on, just about anyway, I would think you can't have croutons. I don't really know. I could be wrong about that. I don't know. But a lot of places do. They load them down. And I'll ask, you know, no croutons. And if it comes with egg, I ask them to put that to the side. And the reason why is because I don't like egg. And if they slice it, I'm just going to pick them out anyway. If they dice them, I'll put them in and mix them because, you know, what you can't see. But anyway, okay, so we did that. What else? Did I have any? I don't think I had any cheat meal this week. And I have worked on not eating past a certain time. I'm getting better with that. And the only Only other thing that I need to work on is I know that I'm full, but I have that, bend elbow, open mouth type of thing, and it's like, I want it, but I can't have it. I've been sick. The whole family's been sick for the last 2 days. So yesterday, I'm laying in bed and I was watching, I think, The Grinch with the baby boy, and my oldest daughter was laying in here watching it with us. Well, her and my husband had went in there and they're making a chocolate cake. And he sticks his head in, after, so long, and says, Tiff, it's ready. She goes in there and she gets her piece of chocolate cake. She gets back in my bed and she says, Mama, just don't look this way. I'm like, Tiff. I didn't want it anyway. I wasn't feeling good yesterday. So, but anyway, let me see. I did get on my, I finally got the gazelle put together. I think I told y'all that last week. And I did get on that, I think, 3 times this week before I got sick. And we have been doing a lot of shopping, quite a bit of shopping. And I've decided I'm going back to the Lose It app because I'm fixing to swap phones over. Right now I have the Apple 11 Max Pro. I hate this phone. Seriously. And I don't think it's just the phone. It's iCloud. Okay. Every time I turn around, I'm out of storage. And I have, what is that store? The highest one. Is it like 256 whatever? Okay. So that's what I've got. Okay. I run out of storage. Last time I had, this time, when I deleted all because I have to save everything onto Google, to my Google Photos, and then on iCloud, on my phone, I have to delete all of my pictures and videos. All right, and I did it 2 weeks ago, and when I tried to upload my video every week, last week, it says no storage, not enough storage. So I started deleting apps off of my phone. And I didn't have a whole lot of apps, but I deleted just enough to where I could upload my video. I went to Verizon and anyway, don't even get me started with Verizon. I don't like Verizon. Anyway, that was my husband's, great idea. Anyway, so I'm going to go from the iPhone and I want to get a Samsung. I don't know what kind I want to get. This phone is just about paid off. I think I've got 2 more payments and it's done. So, yeah. But anyway, so I'm going to go. And I've been using, I know I get sidetracked a lot, but I've been using this. It's a keto app. And the only reason why I use it is because it tells me on each one of my macros. Okay. And I normally don't really follow macros, but I do follow my carbs and my calories. So it comes in handy. And I've used this app for a long time. Even when I was doing calorie counting and I wasn't even worried with carbs or anything, I used this app. Then I switched over to Lose It for quite a while. And then this time I decided to go back to, I started, using that keto app again. Well, when I switch phones, that keto app does not, swap it doesn't store all of my data. It just stores it onto my phone. So the only way that I can recover all that is once I get the new phone and download it onto the phone, then I have to put in every single meal. And this girl is not going through all that. So I just went ahead and did the the Lose It app again, and I can put a month's worth of, well, a month and a half worth of meals in it. That's not a big thing, but I won't be trading this phone up for another 2 months at least. So that's 4 months worth. No. No. But anyway, so yeah. Okay, so my I was going to tell you, my exercise is doing pretty good. I did, my bike, I think I just told y'all that anyway. So yeah, I didn't do my swim, my regular, inside exercycle. I haven't did it, which I need to start doing it again. But cause I would like to rotate, one day do my gazelle and one day do my swim and so on. And and as soon as summer comes, I'll start riding my outside bike again. So yeah. And by then I'm hoping to be a lot smaller than I am now. And I can't really see anything in my face. I noticed right here is going down because I did have, it was bad. I could, and it was like, kind of like this. But yeah, if I go down, I think just about everybody, if you go down, it does that. But I can see that slimming down a little bit. So that's good. And I don't really notice anything else. Only non-scale victory that I've had is I've got a pair of pants. I can't remember their jeans, and I can't remember if they're 18s or 20s. Because I couldn't even wear, when I first started this, I couldn't even wear a 20. I was in 24s. But I can't remember what size they are. But I can take them off and put them on without even unbuttoning the button or zipping the zipper. That's a good thing. Okay, anyway, so I guess that's about it, y'all. I can't think of anything else. Yeah. I know I need to up my water a little bit because I don't drink enough, I don't think. But I drink about, 4 to 5 regular water bottles of water a day. So one lady was talking about she's, doing like a gallon to 2 gallons. I don't know, maybe even 3. Oh, no, not this girl. No. Okay, so I'm going to let y'all go. I've rambled enough, I know. All right, so y'all have a good one, and don't forget, you got this, ladies.